Hello everybody, San here, engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about Graphite Bio dosing their first patient in their first program 101. I want to talk about all of that here in this video. So this is one of the companies, the only time I spoke about them in the recent times was actually one of my videos saying how graphics and marketing type of graphs could be misleading and that you have to, do your own research, because we took a look at that video. If you guys remember, check my video catalog for it just a couple of weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Basically, there was this graph saying what is the market cap of each company and what is the cash balance, right? So you compare the cash balance to their market cap and ratio. And basically, the more cash balance you have with the less market cap value you have in the public market, you're basically on top of that list. And Graphite Bio came number one in that list. And of course, I made that video on Graphite Bio, and I'm sort of a little bit embarrassed because I did not talk about this press release that came out on August 11. And that is Graphite Bio doses first patient with investigational genome editing therapy GAPH101 for sickle cell disease. So we know a couple of things about this company. First of all, they're claiming that they're using some sort of technology that is, of course, beyond and better than the first generation of CRISPR-Cas9, for example. That's the first thing. Second, we also now know that a couple of months ago, we sort of scrutinized this company for pushing back on this dosing their first patient, but it looks like they've finally dosed their first patient, and this is, of course, in the month of August of this year. And I think they announced pushing back earlier part of this year. I think it was, they basically delayed it. So it looks like after a couple of months there, they ended up there dosing their first patient. So now they are officially joining just a handful of CRISPR companies that have actually dosed patients, right? We're talking about CRISPR Therapeutics, NTLA, Caribou Biosciences, Verve Therapeutics has of recently, of course, Editas, which is unfortunately not a hot company to follow these days for other reasons than the science itself. And of course, there is Beam Therapeutics that has yet to dose any patient, but of course, their mantra is that they're leveraging their technology and being a platform like they are doing with Verve Therapeutics, right? 50% of their potential program in terms of profits and commercial side of things. So, of course, Graphite Bio joined this exclusive group. Of course, Beam Therapeutics, as big of a fan I am on Beam Therapeutics, they have yet to join that group. If anything, Beam Therapeutics should probably resolve their issues with the FDA, like we covered in yesterday's video, but I digress. I do want to talk and mention that it's important for us to recognize these types of news, even though Graphite Bio is sort of one of these companies that people are expecting to be bankrupt in this recession. They do have the cash and the balance sheet to survive this recession potentially. They're, of course, going forward with this program, dosing their first patient. And, of course, if data is good, if data is amazing, which, they claim to be, their preclinical data seems to point towards that, although some experts in this field sort of disagree with the premise that Graphite Bio is doing something more noble than the first generation of CRISPR. Who knows? I rely on data. I'm going to look at this data. The only bad part of this is their POC data is actually going to come in mid-2023. I don't know why we're waiting this long, but I guess it is what it is. That's almost a year, actually. Mid-2023, that's 6 months. June 2023, that's the 6th month. We are on the 8th month. If you do the basic calculus, that's basically 11 months, right? I don't know. I don't know why it takes that long, but it is what it is. We'll see where it is. I'm happy for Graphite Bio for going forward. I'm not an investor of Graphite Bio. I rarely talk about this company, but they are a CRISPR company, and we have to acknowledge that they've dosed their first patient. So congratulations to the team over there. Congratulations to any existing shareholders. Talking about shareholders, if you had bought in the IPO or near the IPO in 2021, unfortunately, you could have been down over 85, 88, almost 90% from its all-time highs. The company's market cap is below 200 million. It's crazy. In my opinion, this is very crazy low. Dosing their first patient, if this goes through for sickle cell disease, they're definitely going to be generating at least $1 billion from that program a year. So considering what Bluebird got for their therapy per patient, I think there's a potential there. But of course, many, many steps to go beyond that. Just remember, CRISPR Therapeutics have yet to get their sickle cell disease program FDA approved, and that took them at least a few years. So this is a long road for Graphite Bio, very long road, and I think they're expecting that. We'll see where it goes from there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Graphite Bio dosing their first patient. Do like this video if you found value, subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.